Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're taking on Garp Challenge Heavenly Demon 2 with the old Pirate King as our friend Captain Gold D Roger, and the future Pirate King Monkey D Luffy. So, I was talking to some guys on streams 2 days ago, and that's actually when I ran this particular piece of content as well. But I was talking to some Japan players, and they were telling me that this content, DOFFY and the Revolutionary Army Garp Challenges, actually go away on the 9th of February. So I thought I'd throw this video up for you guys, just in case you are looking for some more teams to beat DOFFY 2 or Heavenly Demon 2 before the 9th of February, as it is getting replaced with the new Garp Challenges Enel, and eventually the Admiral ones that will come to OPTC Global. I wasn't aware they actually removed these challenges for good, which is kind of honestly, like, it's a bit of a kick in the dick, to be honest. I'm kind of bummed about it, because it's just removing content that's something we can do every sort of 30 to 45 days whenever the reset is. And it's always nice to take new characters into this particular piece of content, sort of just to show off how, like, strong they are. So if you haven't done it already, I would definitely get a wiggle on and take this content down. But we did manage to take it down without poison sockets and this particular team you see on screen right here with a friend Goldie Roger. So our leader is V2 Snake Man, Monkey D Luffy. Absolutely an absolute gun of a leader, to be honest. And because he's a Luffy unit, we can use the support of Ivankov to remove the poison that we get inflicted on the Caesar Clown stage. Now, if you run this team with poison sockets, it does work a lot nicer. And if you do run it with poison sockets, you don't actually need to limit break key your Vivi or Rebecca. So that's something to note. If you have limit break key your Vivi or Rebecca, you can run this particular team that I'm running. But if you haven't limit break key your Vivi or Rebecca, now if you can, I would definitely do it. But if you haven't done that, you can still run this particular team, but you do need poison sockets. When you reach the Caesar Clown stage and you use the time skip Nami special, you can just use those 2 turns to stall and just do damage, and you don't have to use the Saber Koala stage if you haven't limit break key your Vivi Rebecca. But we do have Saber Koala on this particular team as well. They are very, very good. If you are running this team, I would highly recommend having them limit break key as well. With them, we can use the Ace support as well to remove the blind on the Monet stage. Next, we have Uso Hachi. Now, Uso Hachi is very, very good at removing defense up, damage reduction, all of that jazz. He also gives us a turn of cooldown, which comes in clutch for our Vivi Rebecca, getting her special back. And we actually have the Sobermask support, as he gives a 1.3 times attack boost to your entire crew when you use the Uso Hachi special. So, when we use Uso Hachi special on the Pika stage, it helps us out quite a bit. But it isn't essential. If you are running Roger as your captain, you can actually use 20th Anniversary Sanji on time skip Nami to remove the poison that way. And then you can run a friend Snake Man. I think this team does function a little bit better with double Snake Man, but it was a lot of fun bringing the Roger and the future Pirate King himself. So, last we have Vivi Rebecca on this team. Vivi Rebecca were actually just built for this particular piece of content. I would limit break key them. They're going to see play in the future, but with this content being removed, like, it may not be essential to have them limit break key, but you definitely will use them for a lot of content moving forward. So that's the team. If it does help you out, guys, make sure to belt that like button. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the big red subscribe button too. But that's enough about the team. Let's hop in. Let's take on Heavenly Demon 2. Let's hop in with the old Pirate King with our leader being the new Pirate King. So we're going to try without poison sockets. We don't even have poison sockets, so like that actually works great. We've got Uso Hachi here for defense up, as well as cooldowns, as well as the original trio that you most likely see being time skip Nami, Saber Koala, and Vivi Rebecca. We do have Halloween Ace on Saber Koala as well, so that's going to help us get rid of the bind on the Monet stage. I think bringing 2 Luffys is probably better, just because you got the double super typing. Like, that extra 2 times attack boost is really, really strong. But at the same time, like, having Roger's great. Even though we don't have Roger's super typing with this particular team, it's not really the end of the world. I say it's not the end of the world quite a lot, so I do apologize about that. I really wish you wouldn't attack the turtle. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Alright, we're going to move on here. Okay, and then on the next turn, this is where I like to tee up my Vivi Rebecca and my Sabo... Sorry, my Rebecca and my Sabo on the same rotation. it makes just keeping track of what characters you need to be a lot easier. So on the Monet stage, when we get binded, the support of Halloween Ace is going to remove that, which is excellent. That way we can just take her out in one turn. Then with the switch abilities of our Vivi Rebecca and our Saba Koala, we can get the color affinity as well as the chain lock. So remember, Usohachi does have Barrier Pen, which is just a little bit of extra damage. It doesn't really do too much, but it's always nice to just remember that. I think DOFFY 2 is probably harder than the Hawkins Forest. Okay, on the Virgo stage now, this is where we're going to switch back into our Vivi and our Saba Koala, into our Saba on our Saba Koala, but you do want to make sure that you use the color affinity buff of Vivi Rebecca first, because it's a higher color affinity booster for our Striker and our Cerebrals, instead of using the 1.5 color affinity to Free Spirits as well. So with that, we should be able to take him out. Oh god, missed my perfects. Shouldn't matter though. On the Gastino stage now, this is where the Invincov support's actually going to remove the poison, so we can use our time skip Nami. Now, if you have poison sockets, you can use the 3 turns to stall, but if you are using this particular team, then you can use the Sabo Koala special here to get a full board of orbs, and that way we can take out Gastino in 1 turn, or Caesar Clown. He's Caesar Clown at this point, isn't he? So let's attack with this. Gotta remember that Roger basically has guaranteed critical hit, so even though he's a friend captain, he is going to be doing alright. If you don't have Vivi Limit Break keyed, you pretty much need to use those 2 turns to stall, so make sure you do have poison sockets for that particular stage. We are going to get paralyzed when Caesar dies, but Nami's going to remove that. What we're going to do here on this Pika stage is we're actually going to stall a turn here. So we've got Usohachi here to remove the defense up. That way we can get some cooldowns as well. We are using the support of Sober Mask on this particular team as well. Sober Mask is going to give us a 1.3 times attack booster for this particular stage. We just want to do a little bit of damage. We didn't get lucky with orbs either. We do want to do a little bit of damage to Pika, so that way we don't cop that like interrupt. I don't even know if we'll do enough damage, because I just realized that I was meant to be my Sabo for this stage as well. Hopefully that's enough damage not to trigger his interrupt. Alright, cool. Now on the second turn, we can switch with our Vivi Rebecca and our Saba Koala. We get a chain lock and color affinity. We're going to use our Roger special here to get a massive attack buff. And with that, that should be GG. Sweet. So on to the next stage now. We come up against Sugar and Treble. They're going to give us a full board of Dex Orbs. Slot bind our left-hand side, which is not a big issue. And they're going to paralyze us for 1 turn. Nami's going to get rid of the paralysis, which is great. And with the switch ability of Vivi Rebecca, we can actually get some orbs, especially on our time skip Nami. The big thing here is we want to kill Sugar. Sugar needs to die. See you later. So with those 2 orbs and the color affinity buff for Cerebrals and Free Spirits, you can basically just take her out. Now with Treble here, we do want to stall until he changes colors. He's just going to keep giving us Dex Orbs, which is a bit annoying, but it's really not that much of an issue. You do want to do damage to him, but you don't want to do that much damage to him, so... Oh, I think that was too much damage. I think it's around half HP is where he does the big slot bind. Yeah, so there you go. So he changes there. He's going to give us a Gloom and gives us Quick Orbs now. But, again, not the end of the world. I probably should have switched into... Yeah, no, that's good. Because now we can switch into Sabo, so we get Color Affinity. With that, we can take him out on this particular turn here. We have lots of pinch healing on this team as well, so that helps us out a lot. Alright, so on this particular stage here, this is where we need our Vivi Rebecca special back. And obviously, as you can see, we've just got enough cooldowns with the Limit Break key to actually get that. So, what we want to do here is we want to switch with our Vivi Rebecca. We're going to remove the paralysis with Nami, so that's good. We're going to switch with Vivi Rebecca to get the chain lock. And then we can use their special to remove the 5 turns of damage reduction. Then we actually do want to switch with our Sabo Koala as well, so we can become an int unit. That way we can actually take out both Mark Vice and Senor Pink. So let's do that. When Senor Pink dies, he actually gives your friend captain some cooldowns. So that's why using Roger on the, what's it called, stage actually helps us out quite a lot. The, stage was it? The Pika stage. Alright, what you want to do here against Gladius, we do want to stall out that orb sort of barrier. But he does have like a death mechanic if you hit him too hard. It's roughly around where his ear is. So you can kind of see that little ear, like, slot there. Once you've basically removed the orb ceiling or the orb lock, he's gonna say something, and that's where we do want to burst him down. So we do want to try and get these orbs, rid of these orbs. Don't do too much damage, please. Thank you very much. Probably shouldn't have swapped with Vivi Rebecca there because I did want to make sure that I did have color affinity to take him out, but I think it'll be alright without the chain lock because we'll just hit with Vivi Rebecca last. Beautiful. Vivi Rebecca will always be a timeless sub. They're so good that they made 2 of her. Okay, so on the Diamante stage now, Diamante is going to special seal us for 5 turns. Which is a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. We do want to make sure we stay as Vivi on this particular stage. So, because we do want to switch into our strength units on the next, or the final stage, I should say. So what we can actually do here is we can use our Luffy super typing. That way we can get an attack buff. And if you take 2 turns to take out Diamante here, it's really not the end of the world. As he doesn't do too much besides, I think, a chain lock, something like that. Oh, of course we miss a perfect. But yeah. He does have end of turn damage, so do make sure you have enough HP to take the shot. So I'm pretty sure he does a chain lock here. Yeah, he chain locks us. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Actually, we are going to... Oh, we shouldn't have switched there. Because I don't think we're going to have enough damage. Actually, we can do this. Use the Roger special. Because we got Sabo Koala for the final stage, we don't actually need their special. We don't need Roger's special, I should say. And that way we can carry the 5 times Captain Multiplier into the final stage anyway. So Doffy's going to give us a full bot of block orbs, and he puts up defense up. So this is where we can use our... Okay, we're going to switch with Sabo Koala just so we get color affinity. Then we can use Sabo Koala special to give us a full bot of orbs. We can use our Vivi Rebecca switch. Now, I did stuff up on the last turn. You probably shouldn't have switched with them. But it should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. We're just going to hit with our strength units last. Alright, so let's see if we can kill. Catch you, Doffy. There you go. The old Pirate King and the new Pirate King coming together to take down Heavenly Demon 2 with no poison sockets. So that's pretty nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to belt that like button. If you want to stay up to date with all the OPTC content I post, hit the big red subscribe button. And if you do want to get notified, hit that little bell icon so YouTube tells you when I post my stuff. But most importantly, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Lights!